Hello, hello, hello. Well, today is the event day, and this is what it looks like crazy notes before an event. Yes, I am still working on the doll house slash tiny store, but I needed to sort these letters because I kind of forgot about them. Um, with events, we bring a mobile art studio and we bring all types of little tiny things for people to make tiny doors and more. Um, this month we're doing tiny doors and mosaics, and eventually they will have enough supplies to actually make an entire little diorama if they choose to do all the different projects. Now, we do have some people that only come to make tiny doors. Every time they make tiny doors, they have a huge collection of tiny doors and such. But we're also, sorry, I'm like frantically putting these things down because I don't have a lot of time left. We have a competition tonight starting on people that are there are going to be able to vote on their favorite tiny door of the night. And we have tiny awards and trophies and cute little things to give people just for making a tiny door or for winning first, second, and third place. So um, there's a lot to do. I still have to finish the tiny shop here. I did get us after I finished the live last night. I did finish painting the first coat on everything. I also, sorry I didn't do that on camera, but I mean, come on, it must be incredibly boring. So I have to do a second coat in the green room and the pink room, and I don't think that I'm going to worry about the ceiling for the event, but I will get the green room and the pink room done. I will be doing that momentarily as soon as I sort out all these ABCs. Um, I thought this pack also had 1, 2, 3s, but I think I have enough 1, 2, 3s and all the other numbers. But I needed to order these and they got here in time, but they were on the other side of my desk and I kind of forgot about them. The only thing that did not get here in time, maybe it's still coming. I mean, it's supposed to be here either today or tomorrow, are some more tiny mosaic pieces, which really needed them for this event. But I have a lot of them already, but I've ordered some, and some of them, some have not arrived yet. So that is all the ABCs 1, 2, 3s, or ABCs. I have all these 1, 2, 3s, and then I have outfits for the ABCs. So they're all different kinds of fonts, which is kind of fun. I have to pull out 2 more big boxes. I just noticed this. It's got some little bling pieces in there. I'll just put them to the side. I did use the ABC 1, 2, 3s at an event a few months ago, so I knew that I needed more. That's why I bought more. And why I wait till the last minute? I don't know. I get so busy. It's just sometimes it gets a little crazy. So maybe I should do this from the bottom up. There's a T and an A, which those are not. So it's funny, this whole pack came with 2 Z's. That's it. But I have some, so I thought that was really funny. There's only 2. Why? Can y'all hear that knocking? I am so sorry, but that's actually my cat's toy upstairs. Nearly on top of us. It's right over there. And he must be playing with his toys, which is good. You know, you buy cats toys and they usually just want the box, right? Well, I found a toy that he loves. It's a little bird that flaps its wings and it's super cute. And he absolutely loves it. I actually bought three of them. I gave one to um, Marquez's, who are her best friends. They have like a gazillion cats. And so, yeah. So I gave them one, and I haven't heard if their cats went ballistic on the little bird or not. Oh, cute, cute. Oh my gosh, I dropped one. Can I pick it up with my toes? I did. Pick it up with my toes. I'm sorry, people. Tees. Use. All right. Tees. Okay. That's all that's in this box. All goes in the to-go box. So when I do sort all these, it's actually quite relaxing usually. But today I'm just like in such a rush that I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta finish this. I usually really enjoy just sitting down and sorting out supplies. It's actually one of my things that I kind of love to do. I did already, um, I bought a new container for the mosaic pieces. They were really difficult to get to last year, or the last time I used them. I had them in boxes like these little compartment boxes. It's just so hard to get them. I mean, yes, the ABCs 1, 2, 3s are in boxes like this too, but they're a little bit easier than actually little tiles. So, um, there's so many J's in this pack. I hope that everybody that starts with the letter J or wants to use a J knows we have plenty of J's and I's. I mean, I's a vowel, so they should always put a lot of I's in it. Oh, wait, there's an M, a T, there's an M. Sometimes people put back things in the wrong slots, and I just haven't gone through. I think they're all. There's only a couple stragglers here and there. A's, B's, C's, G's. A lot of people ask, oh, wow, you have so many supplies at events. Yes. Because, I think that having a lot of different things for people, it's good because everybody's different. They all want to do something a little different. Um, so I have thousands. I should count them actually, but it's got to be close to 1,000. Tiny little wood pieces that I bring to these events. I'm not talking about just the individual ones, not like one to like 25 Ds. I'm talking about individual things, such as tiny mushrooms and birds and trees and stuff like that. So, this box is good to go. I'm going to put a couple more things. I don't want to waste any space inside these boxes. But we don't want them too heavy either. We do have to transport them to the car and then transport them to the location, set everything up, transport it back, back and forth, back and forth. So I try not to make the boxes too heavy. Freddie appreciates that because he's the muscle. So I am going to paint the green room. Go ahead and get this done. I know the name of this video is part 3, even though technically I did paint some of this last night. So it is what it is. Let me take this down here. You guys can see. And I'm on early today, which is pretty fun, right? Some of you guys that watch me on the other side of the world might be happy with this. I don't know. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's still a little early for you guys. Might be working. I did switch to this bigger brush, and for the final coat. And the only thing is that I only have one of these brushes, so I have to wash it out every time. Oh my gosh, he's really playing with this toy. I'm telling you, this cat toy that I got him, best toy ever. Still, I'm not liking the consistency of this paint. When I first bought this paint, I was like, oh, this is unique. This is a different kind of paint. I mean, I do like it, but I don't because it's not super thick. When it goes on, it's actually a little goopy. It's almost like foam. I think I said that last night. It kind of has this feeling of foam. Not the easiest to paint with these big brushes in here. It would be fun if I had some little, technically, dollhouse paintbrushes that were the right length. So when you get your hand in here, you're not scraping up everything as I'm doing right now. Maybe I'll just bring it horizontal. I was trying to go with the grain here. But it's really difficult to get in there. You guys can't even see it. Sorry. Um, but yeah. Just trying to get this done because it was really a mission of mine to have it finished for the event. And I will have it finished. And it will be there. I honestly don't know how much product I'm taking. I talked to my friend where we do have products at a shop here locally. And I'm like, I might need to come get some supplies, some of my products to take to this event because I'm running low. Ooh, that's probably too much paint, but that's all right. There goes the toy again. And by the way, that toy is rechargeable, which is really nice. We have to charge it almost every day because he's playing with it so much. This is an angle brush. Probably should have just started with this the other day or yesterday, the other day or whenever it was. Yesterday. It does get in here nice and tight. Just brushed my hand over the wall with a wet paint. Look. It's like trying to paint in a little tiny closet. I want to get this on here because I do need it to dry before we transport today. Usually this event setup and load in is at 4 o'clock, and they have changed it to 3 o'clock. So I guess it's good. But I have a lot to do still. I can plan and think that I'm going to get all this done. But sometimes I don't. Just touch the ceiling. Does it need to be perfect in the attic? Eventually it will have a little attic in there. I have to really concentrate on that little piece of wood. Sorry, I got really quiet. I'm probably gonna get some on the floor, but I gotta get to the bottom of this piece of wood. From the very top. A tiny brush probably would be good for this thing, but that's alright. We bring our own lights, and we have a battery pack that we use for powering lights at events, and we have that all on charge. This one next. So there's a lot to do when you get ready for vendor events, like create an entire display from a dollhouse. At the last minute. Oh. Touching the other wall. I should have just chopped the handle off of this. Sorry. It's just paint, right? Just paint over it. And I'm not being as careful as I was yesterday on the edges. Because I'm in a hurry. Yeah. Hopefully, I was just thinking about, hopefully the sticky tack that I'm using to hang the little tiny art pieces on these walls is gonna be okay. Probably to peel the paint off the wall or something. So this morning I already painted the purple room off camera. It has its second coat. It did okay. When I put the lighting in, it'll probably show me that it's not okay. So one of the ladies that works for the company that I'm contracted on, it's her birthday today. And I was like, oh no, I should make her a present. But I haven't had time. I think I have some little wooden happy birthday cutouts. I think I'm going to go for one of those. Doubt she's gonna have time to sit down and make anything, since this is the first event of the season. Well, I just messed up that plan. So it gets kind of busy for the staff that run the event. But they are really good. I've been working with them a long time. And yeah. Right. These not necessarily the best thing to clean this brush out in. Spilling water. Cleaning out this big brush and this tiny yogurt. Freddie's upstairs cleaning out some of my trays. I usually have these little trays that people use to collect their supplies in. It's like an activity tray, and they get to use it and at the creative buffet. So we set up everything as if it's a buffet line, like all you can eat, but don't eat these things, right? You don't want to eat that stuff. So people go in and we started off, they get the tray, they get their tiny door, or this month we're doing mosaics as well. And then they get whatever supplies they want to put on the tiny door. So what's fun is that everybody's door is different. It's just great that we can bring these amazing things to the community, and they all make something completely different. The pink room is like a big room, so I have a lot of paint. I did custom make this pink. Ugh. The color is custom color. So I have to remember my recipe. I need to go get more of this white paint because that's not coming out. Hold on, folks. Let me go get some more white paint. You know what? I just realized we need more white paint. We're not gonna have enough. I have to go to Michael's. I can order it. And have it ready. That's deco paint. Um, think I need to order more paint. I'm going over there and get it. This is Deco Art Paint. And those bottles are basically empty too. Not good! I didn't realize we needed white paint. Let me get this pink room done. And mix this color. So whenever, I'm right behind the camera. Whenever you're doing painting projects and you need to get back to a color, initially when mixing paint, think of it as a recipe. It's the same thing that when you go to Home Depot, those little cards that are thousands of little different colors have special recipes. So it's the same thing when you're mixing paint at home and you want a custom color. You should remember your recipe. So if it's a scoop of this and a scoop of that, equal scoops, then that's easy to remember. If it's a touch and a touch, and when I'm talking about that, I'm taking if I do a load my brush halfway, put it to the side, and I need a little touch of another color, then I add it. So whatever way you want to mentally measure it, that's the way you measure your paint. Because obviously we don't have one of those fancy machines usually at your house to measure the colors. So I'm going to get down in here. I'm going to load this brush up really good. So I'm going to do some more. Oh my gosh, I've got way up on the edge. Try not to get your paint on the edge. My brain's blank on what that's called right now. Somebody else can put it in the comments. And I'm just going to go in. Angle brush and come straight across. And I might end up just doing this horizontal. Put down first. Go along the back. And pull it all the way through. You guys can't even see that. I'll do the same thing over here in just a second. So over the holiday season, I went on, well, I was actually part of our local home tour. Not our house, but I helped. I actually did all the catering for that with my mom and several volunteers. And then 2 weeks after that, we went to another home tour as just visitors going to the home tour. And there was this kitchen that was painted pink. It kind of inspired me a little bit. So that's kind of why this room's pink. Other than it is one of our colors that we use as our branding. But I kind of want a pink room now. And it's kind of funny because this house, our house, when we first bought this house, the bedroom was pink, our bedroom. I was like, what? It's a pink room? But it needed to be painted, so now it's not pink. I'm afraid it's not going to go flat. All right, loaded a lot of paint on here. I'm going to go all the way to the back with the pointed angle. And just Come straight across. I'm probably touching the ceiling, but today I'm not going to be worried about the ceiling. I'm not going to get that done today. Go ahead and cut in the back edge corners. Yeah, go along the bottom and lift it from the bottom up. Move to your paint. Notice I'm only going one direction. I'm not going back and forth. Going from the point and out. And then you don't get the paint breaks. You don't want to have paint breaks in your piece. So when you're on the bottom, you tilt your point the longer end towards the bottom. When you're at the top, tilt the longer end towards the top. Painting tip. Looks pretty even. Yeah. Now we're going to get the back wall. That's always the challenge in this piece. This back wall. Are y'all down a little closer? Without touching the walls. Yes, I did make way too much paint. I'm going to have to try to salvage some of that. Put it in a little paint pot and keep it for later for touch-ups. I'm using the top, using the pointed top slant first, one side, and then the other. So load your brush when you're painting. Load it on both sides because you're going to go from left to right. So you want to get in there. Oops. Load it from one side and load it from the other. This wall in the back is quite wide, so you gotta have enough paint to go all the way across. So load it, load it. And try not to have any drips because, you know, drips happen. You get it on there fast enough, it won't drip. And the bottom, turn it upside down so the angle of the brush is pointed down. Load the brush. Both sides. So you have enough paint. Can you see how much is on there? Woo! I'm gonna lose it. Okay. Point side down, straight across, point side down, straight across. It would have saved a lot of time if I just used this brush yesterday. I would have maybe have gotten it all done. Oops, I did a drip. I didn't turn my brush in time. Good thing we have these painter wipes / baby wipes. Known as baby wipes are your best friend when you're painting with acrylic paint. You use baby wipes when you're working with oil paint as well. If you need to like take something off the oil painting, you're like, oh no, I don't like that. you can use a baby wipe. So we always have them at our events. So we have it so people can clean their hands. Oh, speaking of, I needed to make sure I fill the water jugs because we don't have access to um, sinks and stuff at this event. So we have to bring water in little jugs. Yay! It's done. 2 coats on the walls. It's good. Let me get that paint drip. You guys can't see it because it's in this corner. Paint drip. And I'm going to pull the tape. Ooh, the most satisfying part. Let me stick this brush in this water. And I'm going to try to save this paint. So let me put it in a little paint jar. Okay. You want to pull the tape? Are we getting closer? Let's pull the tape of the let's do the brush. Ooh. Oh, I almost spilled that water. On the tape. It's got a little mark on the wall there. Let me touch that up with purple. Where's my purple paint? See what I'm gonna use. Just gonna try to touch it up a little bit. By the way, this color is Great Taffy. It is the color, if you saw the Hello Kitty painting, you'll get this color. And this pink in that painting. I'm just going to grab a little bit of paint on a smaller brush and just lightly do some touch up back here. Just a couple little spots that need touching up. Down here as well. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I should have used angle brushes to begin with. Yeah, it's true. Okay. All right, so that's good. The purple one is done. So should be plenty of time for it to dry. And pull the tape of the green room. The green room. It's not really green, it's peach glass. So we're gonna pull the tape here. This tape is just barely sticking. Pull the tape. Pull the tape. And we do have some places we're going to touch up the floor. Some paint on the floor. Oh my gosh, I got paint on the floor. It's almost completely dry. Oh no, I hit my hand on the wall. And right there. Good grief. Miss it at all. It's gonna be this pain. You take your nail. I would say, oh, it's an art studio. Who cares? Well, this is a store. Alright, let's do this one. Alright, we're done with the purple. I'm going to do a tiny touch up of the beach glass color. Just here and there. It actually should get a full other coat, but I'm not going to be that concerned about it right now. It's only because this is a different kind of paint. The coverage with the regular acrylic paint did pretty good, but this is it's like a gel medium. It is acrylic paint. But it's not my favorite. Sorry. But I do love this color, so some touch ups here and there. Actually, not quite dry. It's fine. Run my nail, just the bottom. Take out anything extra. All right. It's okay. You should pull the pink room tape. Let's pull the pink room. Oh, all at one time. You're gonna love when the paint pools all at once. But there is some paint on the floor because that paint was not dry. So I take the wipes. Go here. So it's almost dry. I already put the wipes in the box. See if I can get this one. You guys did not see that. We're gonna have to touch up. I know you saw that. I was totally stuck my nail in the paint and ripped it off. Ripped the paint off. Ooh. I'll just sneeze. Trying to find a piece of the wipe that's still clean. Clean off the edge here too. Gosh, it's so much fun. This little dollhouse. Literally been wanting one for a while. I know my hand's right in front of the camera, but I want to roll or wipe. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a while to incorporate this kind of a setup for business. It's happening 2026. Lots of fun stuff planned. Doing a lot of things. Next 6 months are going to be pretty busy for us. well, 2.5 or 5.5 months at this point. All right. Woo. It is painted. Yay. Almost touched that wall. So we'll take the camera back. You can see all the rooms have been painted except for this one. I know. You're probably wondering what's going to happen here. This one's going to get a different look. I'm not going to do it today. So we're going to leave this one natural for tonight's event, today's event. And I'll have a whole video about this room. I've got to build some little furniture pieces for this room. I'm going to build some other furniture pieces as far as display cabinets. So this is it, guys. All done for today. It's good enough. Good enough for this event. So anyway, this has been live day 14, episode 14 of Tiny Doors Art O'Clock. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I finished it. Yay! Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Oh, did you hit the subscribe button? Did you ring the bell? That's how you know when I go on live. Or get notifications. Do it. Go do it. Okay. Now, I'll go. Okay. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.